Hi, I'm Chat GPT, a large language model trained by OpenAI, and I'm here to help you learn how to use me to my full potential. In this tutorial, I'll walk you through the basics of using me for various tasks. First, let's start with some important information you should know before using me. I'm a machine learning model, which means that my responses are based on patterns and data that I've learned from. While I strive to provide accurate and helpful responses, I may not always be perfect. I can help you with a variety of tasks, including answering questions, generating texts, providing recommendations, and more. To use me, you'll need to provide me with prompts or questions. The more specific and detailed your prompts are, the better I can understand what you're looking for. Now that you know the basics, let's dive into some specific use cases. Asking questions. One of my most common uses is to answer questions. To ask me a question, simply type your question into the chat box and hit send. I'll do my best to provide you with an accurate answer. Here's an example.
What is the capital of France?
The capital of France is Paris. Generating text. Another one of my strengths is generating text. You can use me to write articles, essays, stories, and more. To generate text, simply provide me with a prompt or topic, and I'll generate text based on that. Here's an example.
Can you write a paragraph about the benefits of exercising?
Sure. Regular exercise has numerous benefits for both physical and mental health. Engaging in physical activity can help maintain a healthy weight, increase muscle strength and endurance, and improve cardiovascular health. It also helps to reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. Exercise is also important for mental health, as it can help reduce stress and anxiety, improve mood, and boost self-confidence. In addition, regular exercise can improve sleep quality and increase energy levels, making it easier to tackle daily tasks. Overall, incorporating exercise into one's daily routine can have numerous positive effects on both physical and mental well-being. Providing recommendations. If you're looking for recommendations, I can help with that too. Whether you're looking for a movie to watch or a restaurant to eat at, I can provide suggestions based on your preferences. Here's an example.
Can you recommend a good romantic comedy movie?
Sure. One good romantic comedy movie that I can recommend is Crazy Rich Asians. Released in 2018, it tells the story of Rachel Chu, a professor of economics in New York who travels with her boyfriend, Nick, to his hometown of Singapore for his best friend's wedding. As Rachel meets Nick's family and friends, she discovers that he comes from an extremely wealthy and influential family. The movie has a great balance of humor, romance, and drama, and features a talented cast including Constance Wu, Henry Golding, and Awkwafina. Crazy Rich Asians received critical acclaim and was a box office success, becoming the highest-grossing romantic comedy film in a decade. Translating languages. I can also help with language translation. To translate a phrase or sentence, simply provide me with the text and the language you'd like it translated to. Here's an example.
Can you translate, "Hello, how are you?" into Spanish?
Yes, the translation of, "Hello, how are you?" into Spanish is, "Hola, ¿cómo está?" Summarizing text. If you need to quickly summarize a long article or document, I can help with that. Just provide me with the text and specify the length of the summary you'd like. Here's an example.
Can you summarize this article on climate change in 2 sentences?
The article argues that while documentaries like Climate Change, The Facts, and famous personalities like David Attenborough raise awareness about the impact of climate change, they often fail to mention concrete solutions. It suggests that discussing potential solutions and showcasing examples of successful climate action could encourage viewers to take action themselves. Generating creative writing prompts. If you're a writer looking for inspiration, I can help by generating writing prompts. Just give me some details about the type of prompt you're looking for, such as the genre or theme. Here's an example.
Can you give me a writing prompt for a horror story?
Sure. Certainly, here's a writing prompt for a horror story. You move into a new apartment and quickly discover that the building has a strange and unsettling history. Strange occurrences begin to happen in your apartment, such as objects moving on their own and whispers in the night. As you investigate, you uncover a dark secret that has been hidden for decades, and you realize that you may be the next victim of the apartment's haunting. Generating poetry. In addition to prose, I can also generate poetry. Just provide me with a topic or theme, and I'll generate a poem for you. Here's an example.
Can you write a poem about the beauty of nature?
Sure. Of course. Here's a poem about the beauty of nature. Nature's beauty, oh, the beauty of nature, so wondrous and grand, a work of art that's ever changing, forever unplanned. From the mountain peaks to the ocean's deeps, nature's beauty abounds, and it never sleeps. In the dawn's early light, the sun begins to rise, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, a true surprise. As the day progresses, the world comes alive, birds singing their songs, and bees buzzing in the hive. The forests, oh the forests, with their canopy so green, majestic trees reaching up, a sight to be seen. The rustling leaves, the babbling brooks, the scent of pine, so fresh, it hooks. Providing historical context. If you're researching a historical event or figure, I can provide context to help you better understand the significance. Just give me some details about what you're looking for. Here's an example.
Can you provide some context on the civil rights movement in the United States?
The civil rights movement was a struggle for social justice and equality that took place primarily in the United States from the mid-1950s to the late 1960s. It aimed to end racial segregation and discrimination against African Americans and other marginalized groups and to secure their full participation in the political, economic, and social life of the nation. The movement began with the landmark Brown v. Board of Education Supreme Court decision in 1954, which declared segregation in public schools unconstitutional. This decision sparked a wave of activism, including boycotts, sit-ins, and marches, led by civil rights leaders such as Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X. One of the most significant events of the civil rights movement was the Montgomery bus boycott in 1955-1956. This protest, led by Rosa Parks, began after she was arrested for refusing to give up her seat on a Montgomery, Alabama bus to a white passenger. The boycott lasted for over a year and resulted in the Supreme Court ruling that segregation on public buses was unconstitutional. Providing medical information. If you have a medical question, I can help provide information and guidance. Just keep in mind that I'm not a substitute for medical advice from a doctor or healthcare provider. Here's an example.
Can you tell me about the symptoms of COVID-19?
Sure. Yes, of course. COVID-19 is a highly infectious respiratory illness caused by the novel coronavirus. Symptoms can vary from person to person, but the most common ones include fever or chills, cough, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, fatigue, muscle or body aches, headache, new loss of taste or smell, sore throat, congestion or runny nose, nausea or vomiting, diarrhea. It is important to note that some people with COVID-19 may experience only mild or no symptoms at all, while others may develop severe symptoms that require hospitalization. It is also possible for some individuals to be infected with the virus and not show any symptoms, but still be able to spread the virus to others. If you suspect you may have COVID-19, it is important to get tested and follow the recommendations of your healthcare provider. Generating jokes. Finally, if you're in need of a laugh, I can generate jokes on a variety of topics. Just tell me what kind of joke you're in the mood for. Here's an example.
Can you tell me a pun about coffee?
Sure. Here's a coffee pun for you. Why did the coffee file a police report? It got mugged. I hope this tutorial has been helpful in showing you how to use me to my full potential. Whether you're looking for answers to questions, generating text, providing recommendations, or translating languages, I'm here to help. Just remember to provide me with clear and specific prompts to help me understand what you're looking for. Remember to share and subscribe for other Chat GPT and AI insights.